Good morning, everyone. Oh, I love my early birds. Look at that. We already have someone logged in. Good morning, everyone. All right, we're just going to wait for a few moments to get everyone nice and roll called in for their attendance. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's starting to, now y'all's comments are rolling through. I was like, oh, there's only one. Okay. Nice. Make sure on roll call you do your first name, last name, school, and the time you clocked in. So don't forget all of that. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone had a great night's sleep and is ready for another day of fantastic learning. So I'm excited. Today we have some great things coming up. We have our good news back, so don't worry. I have some great news for you guys. I have a few announcements, and then we're going to learn a little bit about some nail definitions. So if you would like, grab a pen and paper. If you want to know these definitions, I would definitely write them down, so that way you know them. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I'm gonna give everyone like 3 minutes before we start. So one thing I did see though, I was on Facebook and it says that Full House made like their introduction. They remade their introduction, but it was to, it's called Full Quarantine instead of Full House. And it was so funny, like they redid it and all Bob Saget, you know, how his character on Full House show is like a super neat freak. So you just see him like douse himself in Purell. If you haven't seen it, you need to. It's so funny. If you have it, I love it. Yeah, my cat's down here. He wanted some pets this morning. So, good morning, good morning. Don't forget to clock in. I know everyone does not want to forget to do that. I hope everyone is good. Oh, see, my cats, they're very weird about, they're very weird with people. They do not like to be held. Like my cats will, ow. My cats will really get upset if I pick them up. So I don't know, maybe, ow. Right now he's really upset because I'm not petting him. I'm talking. So maybe, I don't know. Let's see if they'll be nice today. As you can see, he's not too happy. Woo. See, that was Jasper. His 1 second camera appearance. My cats do not like to be held. They cannot stand it. And I even like, everyone holds them in a nice way. Like I hold them in the best way. Like, you know, the vet even taught me how to hold them. You hold them very gently. You don't squeeze them. You don't, you know, so thank you. He's very loving. They love to be pet. They love to be loved on, but he just doesn't, they don't like to be held. They're very weird. Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry about my 1 second glimpse of my cat. But what's funny is he's still down here wanting to be pet by me. So he's still pawing at me. So jealous. My cat Diva gives me 5 seconds before she pops off. Exactly. I don't know why. Just some cats do not like to be held. I don't know. I give them enough space. I'm just like, y'all don't want to be held. It's fine. You know, no big deal. I was like, I'll just pet you from a distance. It's okay. All right. Now that everyone is clocked in, make sure that you have a pen and paper so you can write definitions down. We aren't going to make it too hard this morning. It's morning. Not people are morning people. So that's totally okay. So no worries. So for some announcements this morning, now that I see that everyone's kind of clocked in and got settled. So Um, Mabry said Aubrey's cats get pissed if you hold him. Do not hold him. That's the same with my cats. Do not hold my cats. They get so mad. Okay, so for some announcements. I love you guys' participation. I absolutely love it. I want to see more of it. So make sure that you are commenting during the live, commenting the answers, questions pertaining to the lesson, and make sure that you guys are doing roll calls so that way we can get your attendance. So make sure you're doing that. I love the participation right now. Keep it up. I want to see way more. I love to see y'all's comments. They make me laugh. Oh, Kimberly said, my son likes your cat. He wanted me to tell you. Thank you. Okay, so the second announcement, make sure that you are keeping every note, paper, and handout that you do because we are turning them in whenever we go back to school. So it's okay if you don't have a fancy binder or a fancy spiral. Rubber band them. I have used a ponytail to keep mine together, so it's okay. Just make sure that you're keeping them together and you don't throw anything away. So that way, whenever we come back, you can just hand it over and be done. So make sure that you are doing that and keeping them neat as well. Alina said, any news when we are going back? That's honestly, I honestly, in my personal opinion, do not know. So I'm sorry. But hey, I mean, at least we can do this distant learning. Back in like the 1920s, they didn't even have computers. So hey, we're here. Okay. So make sure that you're just keeping every single notes. And also make sure that your notes are handwritten. If you print them out and then write the answers on them, that's completely fine. Just make sure there's your handwriting on there. So whether it's the answers or just the definitions and the answers, or your handwriting's the questions and the answers, that's completely fine. Just make sure that you have your handwriting on there. Oh, a lot of people are saying they have gone through one spiral completely. Yes. I know, lots of notes, but it's great because for those of you who have not taken your written, this is the best way to study, and I mean best way to study. Your brain actually, fun fact, your brain actually is more susceptible to memorization if you write it down than it is if you don't write it down. So you're memorizing while you're writing. Don't forget that. Taylor said she's gone through 2 spirals. Yes. Lots of writing, but lots of memorization. And for those of you who have already taken your written, this is a great thing because to know all these terms and definitions, it makes, in your professional vocabulary, just makes you sound a whole more professional and like you know what you're doing, you know? Because if a nurse came up to me and was like, do you want me to help you with that boo-boo? I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah. But she was like, oh, you have a laceration right there. I'll be like, oh, yeah, okay. You know, so it just makes it sound more professional. All right, time for what everyone has been waiting for. I know, the good news. I have some great news for everyone. No worries about that. Brenna said, I've already taken my written, but it's a nice refresher. Yes, it is. It's good to keep knowing these things. And also, this industry is all about continuing your education. So the more education you have, the better it is for you. Just always remember that. All right. So the good news, our good news number 1, John Krasinski, who AKA Jim Halpert from The Office, my favorite show, is hosting and DJing a virtual prom for the class of 2020. Look at him go. Like, he's just, I don't know, just created his own little YouTube channel that has that's called Some Good News. He's just hosting and DJing a virtual prom. Like, he has it all right now. Like, he's doing so much from his home, and that's so inspiring to me. Just seeing what one person is doing from their home, it's awesome. Yeah, I love y'all's comments. Annabelle said he's the best. Yes, he is. He is. I know on his first episode, I didn't get to watch the second one, but I know on his first, he got, what's his name? Steve Carell on there. And I was like, oh, Office reunion. So yes, everyone loves Jim. Ship Jim and Pam, yes, everyone does. Our second fact of good news is a Utah couple held a drive-in wedding as guests could listen in their car. Yes, that is so awesome. I know everything today is not what we expect, but finding some way to help other people, like I know a lot of people probably wanted to go to that wedding, and the fact that they could have a drive-in wedding is so awesome, and that people could actually listen to their vows and listen to what they're saying, because it's pretty much like being in a regular wedding, except you're in the car. I mean, I feel like it has more comfortable seating in the car anyway, so that's just me. But yeah, they had a beautiful, beautiful ceremony. Everyone, only the husband, she just sat on the curb in her little little dress, and everyone just drove by and rolled down their windows with signs and painted their cars that said happy birthday, and she was so excited. So anything that you can do to make anyone happy is all good. And a little bit on the virtual side, Instagram is adding buttons so that way you can donate to your favorite restaurants. I remember we were kind of talking about how a little tiny way to give back is to give a little gift card from a restaurant, a small local restaurant, to another either healthcare worker or someone that you love. So that way, it's 2 times the giving. So Instagram is adding that so that way you are able to donate to your favorite restaurants. So I love that. And it's just some little ways to get everyone just thinking about giving, and there's a small. I know last night I texted my brothers about Mother's Day, like what we're gonna do, and because Mother's Day is coming up, and I was like, anything can help. So another good news is that an 89-year-old, Sue, I think the plural is sewn. Yes, sewn 600 masks while listening to the Beatles. She's a rockin' lady for that. The Beatles are always great. So think about that, fiddles. So that way patients can FaceTime and talk to family in quarantine. So that's awesome. I love that. Even though people are sick, they still want to talk to their families. So that just makes my heart happy that they're at least doing that. I mean, I know times are tough, but at least we have the technology, and at least we have everything that we need to be able to stay in touch. And some awesome news. Sam's Club is offering a hero shopping hour, just like the elderly shopping hour, but this one is for healthcare workers, regardless of memberships. I know if some of you don't shop at Sam's Club, you can buy product in bulk. It's like a Costco. You have to have a membership to go to Sam's, so you have to pay a certain amount to have the membership to go to Sam's to buy in bulk. But they are waiving that to let healthcare workers shop there, because they know that since they're working so hard, they can't go to the grocery stores often, so buying in bulk will help. So Sam's Club is trying anything that they can. Brenna said, I love Sam's. Oh, I love Sam's. Oh my goodness. My aunt used to take me there, and she would be like, what do you want for lunch? And we'd be like, I don't know. And she'd be like, well, go try all the free samples and you'll probably be full by then. So that's what she used to do. So I love Sam's Club. I think that's so awesome that they're doing. A lot of you are commenting that you love the Beatles. Yes, Beatles are awesome. Some fun facts. The Lego factory is now producing thousands of protective plastic face masks for medical workers. I think that's awesome. I know for some of you moms, you're just like, stepping on a Lego is the worst pain you could probably ever feel. So some of you are like, oh, Legos. And I'm like, well, they're now producing some protective face masks to help everyone else. So barista used his coffee shop supplies, he brought them home and used them to make free drinks for essential workers from his window. So I thought that was cool. I mean, you should have seen him. So he was on like a 2-story like apartment complex. So he would just pass them down to people. It was so cute. I think that's awesome and cool that someone is willing to do that. So I thought that was a good way. And last one, but it is the best one. Captain Tom Moore. He is a World War II veteran. He wanted to walk. He is 99 years old, and he wanted to raise $1,200 before his 100th birthday, which is April 30th. So happy early birthday, Captain Tom Moore. He wanted to raise $1,200 by walking around his garden before his 100th birthday. Well, does anyone want to guess how much he actually raised? I'm going to wait for y'all's guesses. He wanted to donate all of that money to help doctors, nurses, and hospitals. Oh, Emily said 6K. Taylor said 10. Let's see. Let's see if someone can guess it. Oh, Chandler said 100. 10,000, 20. Mabry just said a lot more than that. Come on, Mabry, I bet a number. Okay, 5K. Lauren said over 1 million. Connie said a really, really long number. Angelica said 50K. Jazzy to 20. All right, 20K, 50K. 60,000. With doing over, he did 100 laps, nurses, and hospitals, so 16 million. It's a lot of money, and I am so happy. He was so happy. If any of you want to look at this article, his name is Captain Tom Moore. He's a World War II veteran, 99 years old. I was telling someone about this, and they were like, if he's 99 years old and he can walk 100 laps around his garden, why can't we just walk around? I was like, oh, you're right. Yeah, I know. 16 million and counting. It's still going up. He's still kind of walking every day, so it's still going up. So right now he's at 16 million. But his birthday, his 100th birthday is April 30th. So I thought that was a good one to end on. I loved that. It was so cute. And he donated every single bit of it to help doctors, nurses, and hospitals. Yes, I just loved that. That story just brought warmth to my heart. It was so cute. Okay, so I'm going to give y'all a few seconds to get out some pen and paper. We're just going to write a few little notes. Oh, Annabelle said he's at 23 million. I just checked. Yes, look at those numbers go up. Isn't that awesome? You know, he's just Captain Tom. And Tom Moore. And he just raised over $23 million. So pen and paper, and we're just going to write a few small notes. Don't worry, I will help you out. I will write it down with you, so that way, you know, in that case, if it's kind of fuzzy or you can't hear me, you can either see it or you can hear it. So today we're going to be discussing nails. So how fun is that? Can anyone tell me what nails are made of? Like what the nail plate is made out of? Can anyone tell me what the nail plate is made out of? What nails are really made out of? Not my plastic ones, but real nails. Oh, yes, you guys are correct. It is keratin. And Ava, you are correct too. It's actually keratin protein. So everyone is correct. Yes. And don't worry if your screen is cutting out or anything, you can always rewatch the video and get the notes. So no worries on that. Yes. Keratin is correct. So nails are made of keratin protein. Okay. Nails, you can to make sure that you have your first name, last name, and date on here on all your notes. So that way you know when you took them and we know that they're your notes. So nails are made of keratin protein. Another fact about the nails is the nail growth originates from the matrix. Nail growth originates from the nail matrix. So if you accidentally slam your nail on a door and you hurt that nail matrix, it can no longer produce your nails. So that way it won't ever produce a nail anymore. So make sure that you don't ever hurt your nail matrix, because that's where the nail actually grows from. So nail growth originates from the nail matrix. Without it, the nail cannot grow. Okay, the next little fact is the matrix contains lymph, blood vessels, and nerves to create cells. The matrix contains lymph, blood vessels, and nerves to create cells. So, like I said, without the nail matrix, we're not going to be able to have the nail grow out. So, another fact about nails is that the cells in the nail, the cells, once the matrix makes them, are keratinized. Sorry. Keratinized. There we go, keratinized. Sorry. They're keratinized, so they harden as they grow out. Or harden as they grow out. So once the nail matrix makes the cells, these cells harden and keratinized into the hard nails that you have. That is why it's the same exact thing that happens to hair. So it's just it's much harder. They keratinized much harder than actual hair. So, and it takes 4 to 6 months to grow a new nail plate under normal circumstances. Nail under normal. Okay. Circumstances means you accidentally hit your nail, you accidentally slammed your nail into a door. So you accidentally slammed into a door, you did not hit the nail matrix at all, you just hit the nail plate, it bruised, it fell off, it should take 4 to 6 months to completely grow back. Under normal, as in like you did not hurt the nail matrix at all. So that is it. I'm going to leave this up here a little bit so that way you guys can see it. Oh, I can't move it any farther up, sorry. So the first one is made of keratin protein. Nail growth originates from the nail matrix. Matrix contains lymph, blood vessels, and nerves to create cells. Cells are characterized as they grow out, and it takes 4 to 6 months to grow a new nail plate under normal circumstances. Okay. So we have some fun facts that I want you guys to write down just to make sure. That you guys are getting them. And if your screen is blurry or anything, you can always just go back and rewatch the video. Okay, some fun facts that I want you to write down. I'm going to do it this way so that way I can zoom in a little bit. Some fun facts. Nails grow at an average of 1/8 of an inch per month in adults. So that's one of our fun facts. Annabelle says hers grow faster than that. All right, and we're going to talk to you about some of those different things. So nails grow at an average of 1/8 inch per month in adults. Our second little fun fact is nails grow faster in younger people. The reason why they do that is just because the cells, there's a lot of cells, and the younger the cells are, the more capable they are of doing things faster. So nails grow faster in younger people. All right, our next little fun fact is that nails grow faster in the summer than they do the winter. Cassie said, I believe that. I have to clip my kiddos' nails all the time. Yes, my aunt used to have to clip my little cousin's nails all the time whenever they were baby, and she hated doing it. She would cry every single time, and she had to do it all the time, and she never knew why. She was like, my nails don't ever grow this fast. All right, nails grow faster in the summer than they do the winter. That is just because of the nutrients difference. You get actually more nutrients in the summer because it's sunnier, the sun is out, so you actually get a ton of nutrients from the sun. In the winter, the sun's usually not out as much, or because of the time change, the sun is only out for a few hours. And in the summer, the sun is out until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So you get more sun time, which means more vitamins. So they grow faster in the summer than the winter. Chandler said, I hate cutting baby nails. LOL, they grow fast. Yes, they do. And they are the worst to cut. Okay. Our other fun fact is that your thumbnail grows the slowest while your middle finger grows the fastest. So your thumbnail nail grows the slowest, while your middle finger grows the fastest. Rosie said dirty fingernails are her pet peeve. Oh, yes. I know. That's why sometimes I just keep my nails polished because I just don't even want to see sometimes the dirt underneath them. Ugh. So bad. So your thumbnail grows the slowest while your middle finger grows the fastest. And that's just because of the vascularity in the fingers. So vascular means blood. It's just because of the blood flow with the nutrients. Let me see. Oh, Melissa said, I cut my daughter's nails 2 days ago and she's 6 and she looks like she had a full set done on her. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, nails grow really, really fast in kids. Okay, so the last little fun fact is toenails grow faster than fingernails. So toenails grow faster than fingernails, and it's just, I mean, that's really weird to me, but they do. So sorry for y'all's pedicures that get ruined because your toenails grow fast. Yeah, Tabitha, your toenails grow faster than your fingernails. I mean, I believe that too, because every single time I would go in for like a mani-pedi, it's just my pedicure would grow out faster than my manicure. So, and the reason why it is just because of the vascular system as well. So now that we have our little fun facts about the nails and how they grow, and your dominant hand grows faster than your non-dominant hand. So there's a little fun fact too. Melissa said she wants me to do her nails like mine, but when she gets bigger, next time hers grow out, I'm just going to file them and shape them right and have them look like her nails done. That's so funny. Okay. So now we're going to get on to the definitions. So make sure you have all of these definitions. There are 10. Let me make sure. There's 10 exact. So make sure we have these. Our first definition is the free edge. Can anyone tell me what the free edge is or what it does? Just give me some facts about the free edge. What are some facts about the free edge? Is the hanging part of the nail. It protects the end of the finger. Yes, Allison, I love that. Beautiful. So the free edge is the part of the nail that extends beyond the end of the finger and helps protect them. So you'll have them beautiful, yes. So it is the part, you want to write this down while I'm writing it down, of the nail that extends beyond the end of the finger or toe and protects them. So the free edge, there we are. There we go, making sure y'all can see it. The free edge is the part of the nail that extends beyond the end of the finger or toe and protects them. So if my nails were real, the free edge would be this part that you can see over my finger. That would be the free edge. Our next definition is the nail plate. If y'all want to give me some little fun facts about the nail plate, I love y'all's participation. Oh, Annabelle said this is literally all of my state board was on, this and decontamination. Yes, the nail diseases and disorders and the nail parts are very, very important on state board. I'm glad you said that, Annabelle. All right. Oh, Jennifer said visible part of the nail. You are correct. The nail plate is the hard part of the nail made up of translucent keratin protein. So the nail plate is the hard part of the nail made up of translucent keratin proteins. So the nail plate is just layered and layered and layered and layered of these little tiny sheets of translucent keratin protein. That's very, very hard through keratinization. There we go, keratinization. So it's just teeny tiny little. Yes, Tabitha said they should be pink in color. A healthy nail. Now if they're green, it's not healthy. So, yes, they should be a cleary pink color. That's a healthy nail. Thank you, Tabitha. So the nail plate is just made up of a ton of teeny tiny sheets of keratin protein, of hard keratin protein. So it's just layer after layer after layer. That's why if you peel off your acrylics or if you peel off your gel nail polish and you just see like it looks like just sheets ripped off, that's what it's doing. You just peeled off a ton of sheets of keratin. So our next definition is nail walls. If you want to comment in, just put out what you know about the nail walls. Nail techs, I would love to hear what you have to say. So Jazzy said, do not peel off the nail if this is what comes off. Yes, don't peel it off. Just let it stay there. It will heal. So, oh yes, y'all are putting side of the nails. Yes. I love it. Yes. So the nail walls. It is the folds of skin on either side of the nail groove. Nail walls is, sorry, that's terrible grammar, but they are the folds of the skin on either side of the nail groove. That is the nail wall. Y'all are correct. Great job, guys. And then we have the lanula. If y'all want to write any little facts you have about that, the lanula. The lanula. Brenna said moon shape at the base of the nail. You are correct. It is that little, if I didn't have my nails done, it is the little moon shape crescent that is right here. Yes, you guys are correct. So it is the half moon shaped at the base of the nail. The lanula, half moon shaped at the base of the nail. If you have natural nails, you can see them. You can see the lanula. So, yes. The lanula. All right, our next word is cuticle. If you want to put down some any little fact about the cuticle. Cuticle. Oh, above the luna, yes, skin on the nail. Good job. There we go. I love the participation. I love seeing you guys comment. Even if it's not, I love that you guys are trying. So, Tabitha said my cuticles are jacked. Yeah, it happens. Oh, tissue that overlaps the nail plate. I like that. There we go. Great job, you guys. Okay. The cuticle, yes, Brenna has it. The cuticle is loose and pliable. Skin overlapping the nail. So loose and pliable skin overlapping the nail. So you guys are correct, and you can trim your cuticles. They're very easy to trim. You just push them back. What you guys are supposed to do during a manicure is, I know the Cosmos, they're just supposed to push back the cuticles, not really trim them or anything. So, cuticle. Next word we have is hyponychium. So if you want to comment, just to see what you kind of know about the hyponychium. The hyponychium. Look at y'all smarty pants. Yes, it's the skin under the free edge. So it should be the skin right here, right there. The hyponychium is the skin under the free edge. Hyponychium. The skin under the free edge. Y'all are correct. Look at y'all go. The skin under the free edge. Okay, our next word is nail grooves. Give me some facts about the nail grooves. Give me some facts about the nail grooves. Oh, wow. Brenna has the whole definition. Look at you, Brenna. Man, you're doing your homework, girl. Yes, Miles, you are correct too. Perfect. It is the two little sides on the nail that helps it grow. So the nail groove are tracks on either side of the nail that the nail moves as it grows. Look at y'all smarty pants. I love y'all's participation. That is so awesome. Nail grooves are the tracks on either side of the nail that the nail moves as it grows. Look at y'all smarty pants. Oh, Vicky said they're referred as nail folds. Hey, look at y'all. Y'all are just such smarty pants. I love to see y'all's comments. Nail grooves. Okay, our next one is nail bed. So comment to see what you know about Ruben. That's cute. Nail beds. Bed, Brenna says bed the skin of the nail that the nail sits on. Yes. Bed of the skin that the nail sits on. Supports the nail plate. Yes. These are great answers, you guys. I love y'all's participation. There we go. Beautiful, guys. This is amazing. I love y'all's participation. So nail bed is the area of the nail on which the nail body rests. So something that you probably don't know is nerves and blood vessels are found in the nail bed to nourish the nail. So also, right, nerves and blood vessels are found here for nourishment. So that is the nail bed. Kimberly said, I know nothing about nails. Haha, so interesting. Yeah, I mean, even if this isn't what you're doing, it's really interesting to know, first of all, just because it's for your own good, it's for your own self. It's interesting to me to see what my own nails are made of and the process it takes. So I think that's awesome. So the nail bed is the area of the nail where the nail plate rests, and blood vessels and nerves are found here for nourishment. The nail bed. Yeah, it's just interesting to know, even if, you know, and because I know estheticians don't deal with nails a lot, and that's okay though. It's great to know for your information, and it's just great to know, it's just great to know this information, honestly. The more you know, the little, yeah. Oh. So we are on a matrix. Can anyone tell me some factoids about the matrix? The matrix. One second, sorry guys. Okay, so anyone can tell me anything about the nail matrix? It's active tissue, generates the nail, yes. It's where the nail grows, yes. We're gonna put the mothership. I love it, yes. It contains lymph and blood vessels. Yes, you are correct on that one. I love that you put the mothership. Yep, it's pretty much the mothership. So the matrix is active tissue. That generates cells which harden as they move outward from the root of the nail. So the nail matrix is the active tissue that generates cells which hardens, called keratinization. There we go. Oops, sorry, can't read that. Which harden as they move outward from the root of the nail. So that is what the nail matrix does. It creates cells which create keratin protein cells, keratin proteins, keratinization, sorry, I cannot pronounce that word for some reason, and which harden to make our beautiful, wonderful nails. So without the nail matrix, none of it would happen. So make sure that, you know, anytime if you slam your finger in a door, you know, just be like, oh, I hope it's not the nail matrix, because it will not grow back. The nail matrix. And our last vocab word is the mantle. If any of you want to do some fun tidbits on the mantle. The mantle. Anyone have any little factoids on the mantle? Ooh, Brenna said it holds nail root and matrix together. You are correct. Let's see what everyone else has to say, because some people have some really, I love seeing y'all's comments because some people have some really interesting factoids about things. Vicky said it's a pocket-like structure. Yes. Mirabella says it's a deep fold at the base of the nail where the root is embedded. Here you go. So the mantle, if you want to write this, is the pocket-like structure that holds the root, and matrix. So this is our last vocab word. This is number 10, mantle. It is the pocket-like structure that holds the root and the matrix. The mantle. So that is our last little vocab word. So that Chrissy says that's the only one I know. Hey, that's okay. That's why we're all learning here. So that is our last little vocab word. Now that we have a minute left, I want y'all to do final roll call. Remember first name, last name, school, and time. So make sure that you guys are clocking in and out. No worries. Just make sure that you're doing first name, last name. There we go. Thank you guys for joining in. I hope you have a great rest of your day. So thank you guys so much. Do your last roll call, first name, last name, school, and time. So that way everyone gets checked in. Thank you guys so much for listening. I enjoy talking to you guys every single day. It's almost like talking to you at school, so I miss you guys so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.